D, Ham. What's up, Dirt Nation? It's for everybody that hangs out at the race shop. It's like our home away from home. It's where memories are made and champions are born. Kick back, lay back like a villain. At the race shop, me and buddies chillin'. Cold drink in my hand and some race cars. All dirt track, no NASCARs. If you're looking for me, you know where I'm hanging. Kick back like a fat rat eating. Work all day, yeah, this is where we stay at. All day, all night, where I'll die at. The life that we live, it's a wild one. You sacrifice a lot just to have fun, but it pays off when you see the wins. They start stacking up, starts with preparation. Determination, yeah, you gotta have it. Staying motivated, well, that's a good habit. Come and get educated how we live this life. If you ain't around racing, you ain't living right. Hate to burst your bubble, but this is all me. And this is really how we live, we ain't phony. If you don't know me, might get to know me. Come kick it at the shop with the real if you're lonely. Kick back, lay back like a villain. At the race shop, me and buddies chillin'. Cold drink in my hand and some race cars. All dirt track, no NASCARs. Kick back, lay back like a villain. At the race shop, me and buddies chillin'. Cold drink in my hand and some race cars. All dirt track, no NASCARs. Cold drink, sippin' hillbilly from the dub. Rather party at the shop than out twerking at the clubs. Hit my cell phone if you're trying to kick it with D. Lot of rappers in this world, ain't none like me. We go hard, that's an understatement. Work a lot of long hours, yeah, we're paper making. Yeah, we may look filthy, but we're blue collar. Raise and work real hard just to earn a dollar. If for some reason can't seem to find me, I'm at a race shop, got buddies all around me. Wonder why I'm here, cause this is like home. Good friends and race cars, never be alone. We're never gonna change, there ain't no way around it. Life without racing, it just sounds funny. We just living, bubby, full throttle wide open. This a fast action life, like some tire smoking. Kick back, lay back like a villain. At the race shop, me and buddies chillin'. Cold drink in my hand and some race cars. All dirt track, no NASCARs. Kick back, lay back like a villain. At the race shop, me and buddies chillin'. Cold drink in my hand and some race cars. All dirt track, no NASCARs. Dirt Nation, it's 2014. It's time to show the whole world how we're living. Be on the lookout for Dirt Life Volume 1, coming at the end of this month. I want to say thank you to Dirt Nation.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the UltimateDirtTV Case Construction Pro Late Model Race here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Raging Around Piles bringing all the action here once again. Be on the mic for the CNC Designs Pro Late Models here. Drivers wrapping up some warm-up time here. 83 degrees, 57% humidity. Weather is clear with a 9-mile-an-hour wind gust. Typical Ohio weather for you. No offense to anybody from Lima, Ohio. I spent, like I said earlier, some time there myself. I want to thank all the drivers for coming out to participate in tonight's race here with the World of Thunder Esports League as we get ready to roll through the Pro Late Model segment of tonight's event. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Sunday evening as we get ready for another great show here. Hopefully the Big Block Modifieds put on one heck of a show, and looking forward to another show as well. Another fantastic show from these drivers. Some the same, maybe some not. But going to be fun to see what these drivers can do for us here this evening as they get ready to go into qualifying mode. So qualifying of sorts about to begin. And we'll see who we got coming out here. Keep an eye on a couple of these drivers, see what kind of lap times they can put down here. And as they prepare for their qualifying session, Tyler Ulicki in the 74 machine going to be first to the speedway. We'll keep an eye on him and see what his qualifying run or qualifying effort stands out here. Beautiful looking number 74 machine. It's like a Ryko setup shop sponsored ride. I on the 74 machine to post the time as it completes his warm-up lap. And of course 12.46, oh, excuse me, I was going to say 12.468. Matt Selby to the top of the board, 12.281. Like you'll be trying to see if he can bring that lap time down, 12.468. So Josh Fuller to the top of the board, 12.234. Fuller to the top of the charts here, 12.234. Looking for a couple drivers on the speedway here. Josh Fuller still on top of the board here, 12.234. Cody Sieber, 12.277. Close, but not quite enough. See if he can make his second lap any better. And that number 357 machine, Sieber Sim Sports ride. And not quite good there. Damian Kiefer to P2, 12.253. We'll see if his second lap's any better. And that Bloomquist replica. Damian Kiefer, 12.253. Camden Johnson, the P3, 12.257. Camden Johnson trying to make a run at it as well. At Josh Fuller's quick time of 12.234. Fuller still on top of the board. Take a look. Camden Johnson will be looking to finish up his run in that number 22 machine. Johnson sitting P3. We'll see if his second lap is any better here. As he comes across the stripe. This lap going to be a little bit quicker, I believe, for him. 12.257. 12.234 for Fuller, still quick time, so no, not going to touch it here. And looks like everybody may have put their laps in for qualifying. So we'll be waiting to roll over into heat race number 1. So you have it, Josh Fuller to the top of the board in qualifying. So we'll be waiting to roll into heat race 1 about roughly 20 seconds here. Yeah, looks like we're going to go ahead and send it over as we start heat race number 1. Take a look at your quick time of the evening. Taking a look down here at your starting grid for heat race number 1. Waiting on a couple drivers to make their way to the speedway, but Limaland quick to go. So here we go. Starting in the 7th spot, Jason Korn from Sidebite Motorsports in the 82 will start P7. Starting outside of row number 3 in the 6th spot, Garrett Cooper from Mid-South Mafia in the 124. To his inside, Speedworks Mafia's Mario Perez in the 71 will start P5. Starting inside or outside of row number 2 in the 4th spot will be Hunter McCoy from Mid-South Mafia in the 022 machine. This was the 22 machine. To his inside will be Scott Smith from Sidebite Motorsports in the 53. Starting outside pole will be Cody Siever from Max Droop Sim Sports in the 157. And starting on the pole of heat race number 1 for the CNC Designs Pro Late Models is Josh Fuller from Rocket Esports and the number 12 machine. Excuse me. See it on the speedway there. That is your starting grid for heat race number 1. As the iRacing.com official pace truck pulls in here off of turn 4 in the restart zone. Here we go. The number 12 of Fuller brings us down. The 357 of Cody Sieber to the outside. Looks like he's going to be challenged real quick for that P2 spot by the 53 machine of Smith. Smith now trying to work his way underneath the race leader. Fuller still hangs on in 12 for the race lead. The 357 of Sieber on the high side right now, trying to make his way through. Looks like he's falling back, losing a couple spots to the bottom. Looks like it may be the place to be for the time being. But you can look right now, Josh Fuller through the middle, making it look strong with the race lead. Josh Fuller still out front right now. 4 down, 5 to go. 12 of Fuller right now, still strong out front. Everybody single file except for that battle for the 3rd spot halfway home. Cross flags for Fuller as they work their way down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Looking right now for that battle for the 4th spot between Perez and Sieber. Perez in the 71 on the bottom, Sieber on the high side in the 357. The 53 machine of Smith holds on to P2. Tip of the green in the air. 2 laps remain for Josh Fuller. Fuller continues to lose a little contact there between the 22 machine of Hunter McCoy and I believe that was Sieber in the 357, but white flag in the air for Fuller out front. Contact once again. Hunter McCoy loses quite a few more spots there as Josh Fuller picking up the heat race number 1 win. Coming home in 2nd, Scott Smith. 3rd, Mario Perez. 4th, Jason Korn. 5th goes to Garrett Cooper. 6th to Hunter McCoy. And 7th, Cody Sieber. There's your heat race number 1 finishing order here as we get ready to start heat race number 2. So look at the Pro Late Models. Blake Majulis, your current points leader coming in tonight. Matthew Selby sits P2. Ethan Toder for P3. Travis St. Clair 4th. Brandon Freeberg 5th. Brent Carter 6th. Damian Kiefer 7th. 8th, Cody Sieber 9th. Josh Fuller, and running out your top 10 in points coming in tonight, Jason Salter. So looking at your prelim races here, so we're going to check out our grid for heat race number 2. Starting on the tail of the field, Tyson Ulicki in the 74. Starting outside of row 3, Devin Nelson in the 6th. Starting inside of row 3, Jake Colley out of the Carolinas in the 44. Starting outside of row number 2, Chance Carr, the Rocket Esports number 2. Starting inside of row number 2 and 3rd is James Braswell Jr. out of Mid-South Mafia 109 machine. Starting outside pole, Matthew Selby, 4 Motorsports 46. And starting on the pole, Damian Kiefer, Team VLR. That is your starting grid for heat race number 2. Contact already between Kiefer and Selby at the start-finish line. That's going to allow Kiefer to jump out to the lead. Selby going to cross him up, try to go under him. Battle for 3rd as well here early in the going. A little bit more contact there between the 46 and the 0. The Scott Bloomquist replica here in heat race number 2 in the early going. These guys are going to duke it out, battle it out throughout the heat here. And here we go. Everything kind of cleaned up here between your race leaders. Selby to the outside, Kiefer to the inside. Looks like Kiefer going to back off just a little bit here, fall in line, try to set up a move to retake this race lead before the race is complete, the heat racing is complete. Looking right now, Chance Carr in 3rd, James Braswell Jr. in 4th. Running our top 5 right now, Devin Nelson. Battle for 2nd, heating up here right now. It looks like Chance Carr is about to try to put a move on Damian Kiefer. Carr not quite quick enough through 3 and 4 to make the move complete, so he'll re-rack and try it again here. Try to get back in his momentum here as you see Damian Kiefer trying to put a move on Matt Selby. Not going to happen this time by. Tip of the green in the air. 2 laps to go for Selby. Selby, your race leader, off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Selby in the number 46 machine looking strong here tonight as Damian Kiefer now tries to pick up a little bit more momentum. White flag in the air. One more trip around for Matt Selby. Everything pretty much staying clean and green right now as Selby works his way off of 3 and 4. Off of 4 to the line. It's going to be Matt Selby picking up heat race number 2 win. Damian Kiefer in for P2. Chance Carr for 3rd. James Braswell Jr. 4th. Devin Nelson 5th. Jake Colley 6th. And Tyson Ulicki will come home in 7th. That is your heat race number 2 running order as we get ready to get set for heat race number 3. Drivers making their way to the staging area on the front straightaway, getting ready for heat race number 3. We'll get through our starting grid here, starting P7. The Rocket Esports number 10 of Jason Salter will start P7. Starting P6 will be Cody Nevin from Hood Up Motorsports in the number 11 machine. Starting P5 out of Indiana is Jacob Fields in the 007. Starting P4 will be Travis St. Clair from Max Droop Sim Sports, starting in the 4th spot in the number 13 machine. And Jennifer Hauntz, the $1 Million Motorsports sponsored number 16 will start P3. Starting outside of row number 1 is Mike Augustine in the 19 out of Pennsylvania. And to his inside, starting on the pole of the CNC Designs Pro Late Model Heat Race number 3 is Camden Johnson from Mid-South Mafia. And we are green here on Camden Johnson's machine here in the number 22. Mike Augustine doesn't get quite the start he's looking for. He's going to fall in line. Look like Jennifer Hans may be in the outside wall there coming through the corner, but may have been Travis St. Clair. That was St. Clair that got in the wall. Excuse me, Jennifer Hans in the 16 NP4 right now. We're out front. It's all Camden Johnson in the 22. Mike Augustine in the 19 trying to run him down. Augustine, a little bit of contact back there. Car pushing towards the wall. That might have been Jason Salter's car going towards the wall. There's the 007 machine of Jacob Fields now putting pressure on Mike Augustine. Mike Augustine has the run in the middle on the outside. Jacob Fields pushing to the bottom of the racetrack. Slides up. It's going to be Mike Augustine for P2. Wholesale slide job off the corner, not quite going to clear it there to the 007 of Fields. Still trying hard to pick up that P2 spot. Camden Johnson continues to lead halfway home. 22 of Johnson out front. About a half a second lead over Mike Augustine right now. Coming to the line this time. Tip of the green to the air. 2 laps remain for Camden Johnson's 22 machine, making it look strong here in heat race number 3. Camden Johnson looking for the white flag this time by big slide job move. Jacob Fields still trying hard to pick up that P2 spot. Very tight battle for those drivers there is down the back straightaway flawlessly into 3 and 4. Off of turn 4 this time. Checkered flag will fly. Camden Johnson will pick up heat race number 3 win. Mike Augustine will hit that second spot. Jacob Fields come home in 3rd. Jason Salter for 4th. Jennifer Hans 5th. Cody Nevin will come home in 6th. And Travis St. Clair will round out your heat race number 3 field. I believe we're going to have a quick, brief track prep warm-up session, and then we will go right into tonight's prelim A main. So we'll be awaiting that to happen here very shortly. Taking a look over this fantastic Limaland Motorsports Complex facility. Alrighty, so you guys see it here. I believe we're looking in just a moment. I'm gonna flip this just a little bit here. We'll go ahead and do our starting grid for tonight's A main. See, we got to do it kind of quick because these guys are. You guys saw how fast it's going. So the starting 21st will be Travis St. Clair in the 13. Starting 20th, Tyson Ulicki in the 74. Starting 19th, Cody Sieber in the 157. 18th, Cody Nevin in the 11. Starting 17th, Jake Colley in the 44. Hunter McCoy in the 22. 16th, Jennifer Hans 15th in the 16 machine. Devin Nelson will start in 14th in the 6 machine. Garrett Cooper in the 124 will start P13. Jason Salter in the 10 will start P12. Starting 11th will be James Braswell Jr. in the 109. Let's see. You have Jason Korn will start in P10 in the 82 machine. Jacob Fields in the 007 will start P9. Starting P8 will be Chance Carr in the 2. Starting in 7th is Scott Smith in the 53. Mike Augustine in the 19 will start P6. Damian Kiefer will start P5 in the number 12. Starting outside our number 2, Mario Perez in the 71 will start P4. Starting P3 by Camden Johnson in the 22. And starting outside the front row will be Matthew Selby in the 46. And starting on the pole of tonight's CNC Designs Pro Late Models is Josh Fuller in the 17 from Rocket Esports. That is your starting grid for tonight's prelim A main. The field paces their way around here. The iRacing.com official pace car lights go out. And we have our eyes set on Josh Fuller and Matt Selby to take the green. And Selby just tried to go on the outside, timed it. We got a big wreck going on here. Caution will fly for this. That start definitely to be waved off, I'd imagine here. And there you have it. Really bad move there to start this off. And that all triggered by this move right here, I'd imagine. Keep an eye on this 46 machine trying to go here. Little contact there to start. And he tries to jump off the corner and didn't quite go the way it should have. And unfortunately, a lot more happened to follow that, bringing us our caution flag. So let the admins make their call here. Let race control handle the business, and we will be ready for another restart soon with Josh Fuller bringing us down off the pole. Well, unfortunately, I have to stop the replays on that because right now the control side of things is kind of messed up on the replays, so to take note of that. But we're back live. Or I may just do it slightly different, so hopefully we can find everything. And I can cover what's going on for you guys out there in UDTV land. So here we go, live. Well, excuse me, we're still lights on the pace car, trying to figure out where to go with this one and how to handle situations of probably a good bit of tore up pro late models here. But 18 laps appears to be the distance here for this race, and the driver's trying to figure out green flags back out. Matt Selby and Josh Fuller back on the loud pedal here. And the 22 machine trying to find a way around here. Cam Johnson on the inside, trying to get underneath the Matt Selby. Not going to happen here. Selby on the inside. Caution flag flies once again. And not sure where to go with this one as far as replay wise goes. Got a lot of info here real quick. I'm going to go on Garrett Cooper for this one. And that would be the 124 machine. And looks like he just kind of got in underneath the 11 of Cody Nevin. And Nevin sent him for a ride there. So looks like that may have been at fault for the 124 of Garrett Cooper. So we'll go back to live here and check in with current race leader. The 12 machine. Let's move up the 12 machine. Looking up front here with your race leaders as they retake the green flag here at the Limaland Motorsports Complex. There's Matt Selby right now continuing to follow Josh Fuller around. There we go. Josh Fuller continuing to lead here. Right now, biggest mover on the speedway looks to be Cody Sieber, up 4 spots, but he is currently in the 15th spot. So looking right now, Fuller's still continuing to hold the lead in the number 12 machine over Matt Selby in the 46, who has company of Camden Johnson in the 22, Mike Augustine in the 19. Back here, there's the slide job on Perez, almost doesn't clear it. Looks like he got a little quarter panel love tap there, and Looks like Perez is going to run off the top side of the racetrack. Damian Kiefer right now up to P4. So Kiefer on the move as well. Big battle on here, 4 wide. The 2 machine tried to stick his another chance car. And here comes Kiefer through the middle and trying to hang on to it here. The battle getting really, really intense and strong for these top 5 spots here. And Kiefer going to lose a little bit of spots there as he falls to 6th. And that's a really tough one to make. Their chance car lost a few spots in that too, all the way back to 10th position here. Out front, Selby and Fuller doing battle for the race lead. And Selby goes to the inside. Camden Johnson trying to go with them. Here comes the 12 of Fuller to the outside here. Not going to be able to make a pass to get the lead back. So we cross the stripe this time by to begin lap 14 of 18. So the battle for the race lead has kind of cooled off just a little bit there as Matt Selby takes it over. Working his way around off the corner down the front straightaway to begin lap 15. Matt Selby having a pretty good lead here right now over Fuller, but could go away real quick as Fuller hits the cushion through the corner. Matt Selby sees the tip of the green to the air. 2 laps remain in prelim feature racing. Working their way off of turns 3 and 4 to the stripe. White flag in the air. Matt Selby one more trip around. Does Josh Fuller have a move up his sleeve, or are we going to sit pretty and hang on here and move into the caution flag gonna fly? This is going to be for Travis St. Clair. Taking a look at Travis St. Clair now. Travis St. Clair, number 13, into the corner. The 13 team machine. The Max Droop Sim Sports goes in, clips the 82 machine. 82 drives away. So fortunately for Jason Korn, he's able to keep rolling here, but caution out once again here. Checking in with your race leader, Matt Selby, up front. Selby did not want to see that caution. And get ready to go back to green here as the pace car pulls off. Watching Matt Selby here come down off of turn 4 to the line. Tip of the green to the air, 2 laps remain with the white flag next time by. Selby, good run through 1 and 2. Josh Fuller trying to pull up alongside. Not going to happen there as Selby going to take the white flag. Fuller going to try to throw it down here. Here comes Camden Johnson to the outside. Will he get P2? Looks like Fuller's got a good run, a good shot at it. What is he? Will he pull the full slider? He's going to hold it down. Sliding out to the line. It's going to be Selby for P1. P2 goes to Fuller. P3 to Camden Johnson. Mike Augustine for 4th. Mario Perez rounds out your top 5. Damian Kiefer comes home with 6th. Jacob Fields 7th. James Braswell Jr. to 8th. Scott Smith 9th. Chance Carr 10th. Running out your top 10. Devin Nelson for 11th. Jason Salter 12th. Hunter McCoy 13th. 14th. Cody Sieber. 15th is Cody Nevin. 16th. Jason Korn. 17th. Jennifer Hans. 18th. Jake Colley. 19th. Tyson Uliki. And 20th. Travis St. Clair. So we will be taking a brief moment leave here to switch servers once it's all said and done. We'll talk with our top 3 drivers here from the consolation or prelim feature. So we'll talk with them real quick here. So Camden Johnson finishing P3. So congratulations, Camden, on picking up that 3rd spot there. Some pressure there from Mike Augustine throughout that feature. Tell us about your run, brother.
We had a really good heat race. I was happy I could pull that off. We got there in the feature. I knew it was going to be tough to hold off some of the guys behind me. Really just tried to stay consistent and follow the guys in front of me.
Oh, most definitely. Anything you'd like? Any adjustments you'd like to make probably before the A main here in a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna make a little bit of adjustment. I'm gonna try and tighten it up a little bit, get the gear set right, and I think we'll be in a good spot to finish in a good spot in the future here.
Anybody you'd like to thank to help you get through the prelim feature in a transfer spot?
I got to thank Mid South Mafia, Agility Speed Shop, uh, John Darby, just everybody over there. They all helped me out a lot, and they're making me right here where I am today.
All right, congrats, Camden, and hopefully maybe we'll see you up here in the booths after the A main.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Alrighty, move on down here. We're talk with our second place finisher here in prelim number 1 or prelim racing, as we speak with Josh Fuller. Josh, congratulations on picking up P2 here in the prelim. See, what do you think? Anything you could do different to maybe have a shot? Maybe Matt Selby, and or do you think you? How do you think your A main is going to play out later?
Well, hopefully it plays out better than that did. I mean, I felt pretty confident there going through that race, and then my VR froze there one time going through 3 and 4, and I literally drove through 3 and 4 not knowing where I was going, and that's when Matt got around me. But other than that, I felt pretty confident. I mean, I felt pretty fast, so I feel like it just rolled kind of the same.
Well, definitely some technical difficulty there, but able to memory drive the corner and know where you are. You know, when you put so many laps on the track, and that's one of those things like in real life racing, a lot of people don't realize that the drivers that get behind the wheels of these machines, they put down enough laps that when the lights go out and everything happens, you can't see anything, but you can, by memory, you know how to get around the track. You just hope that you got enough gap between you and somebody else so you don't make contact and damage cars just because of, something that we take so much advantage of the simple electricity to keep us going. But, be able to memory drive, especially through the sim and, an ever-changing track condition, it's pretty awesome. So, Josh, congratulations. Definitely got to feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, no, I was definitely fortunate. I expected to be in the wall upside down, hopefully not wrecking anyone else. So I was very fortunate to come out of that, and I'm thankful for it.
But is anybody you'd like to thank to help you get a podium here in the prelim?
Yeah, definitely. Everyone over, at Rocket Esports and D1RT alike, all of us coming together, working on sets, getting faster every day. I also like to thank Base Race Fuels, Go Fast Motorsports, Go Racing Designs, Busby Late Models, and, everyone with the league and you all for the broadcast for the awesome job you all do.
Yeah, congrats, Josh, and hopefully we'll see you up here at the end of the A main.
Thank you, buddy.
Alright, gonna move on down here and talk to tonight's prelim main winner, Matt Selby. Congrats, brother. A pretty interesting main event for you. Take us from the green flag there, everything all the way to the checkered. What was going through your mind?
That first restart, we got a little bunched up right there, and whenever he went down the racetrack, it's kind of my signal to go, or typically it is. And he wasn't going when I came down on him. Luckily, we got that caution right there, and they reset it, and was able to just knock off some laps. And the track was so tacky, I knew I wasn't able to, if I was going to get to him, there wasn't going to be much I could do to him. So I just kind of had to sit back there and wait for him to make a mistake, and when he did, we capitalized on it and was able to get the win.
All right, well, congratulations, Matt. Hopefully the A main goes your way as well, and we get to talk to you here again soon. But anybody you'd like to thank on that number 46 machine tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank Double H Race Fabrication, Doug Smith, all he does for us and all he's done for us recently. Got to thank Limitless Designs, Powerhouse Performance, Four Link Motorsports, all those guys, Jared Jones, Marshall Strong, Ryan Underwood, all they do for us, Dylan Wilson as well. Got to thank my mom for watching, Speed Shop X as well, and got to thank my little niece Vivian K too. I know she's watching, my grandpa, everybody else watching me, and thank y'all for putting on the broadcast.
All right, well, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you up here after the A main.
All right, thanks, sir.
Alrighty, we're gonna step aside here for just a few moments and wait for the A main server to go up, and once lineups and everything's all set, we'll be right back here live on UltimateDirtTV for the rest of the Pro Late Models series, or the CNC Designs Pro Late Models A main coming up very soon.
D Ham, what's up, Dirt Nation? It's for everybody that hangs out at the race shop. It's like our home away from home. It's where memories are made and champions are born. Kick back, laid back like a villain. At the race shop, me and buddies chillin'. Cold drink in my hand and some race cars. All dirt track, no NASCARs. If you're looking for me, you know where I'm hanging. Kick back like a fat rat eating. Work all day, yeah, this is where we stay at. All day, all night, where I'll die at. The life that we live, it's a wild one. You sacrifice a lot just to have fun, but it pays off when you see the wins. They start stacking up, starts with preparation. Determination, yeah, you gotta have it. Staying motivated, well, that's a good habit. Come and get educated how we live this life. If you ain't around racing, you ain't living right. Hate to burst your bubble, but this is all me. And this is really how we live, we ain't phony. If you don't know me, might get to know me. Come kick it at the shop with the real if you're lonely. Kick back, lay back like a villain. At the race shop, me and buddies chillin'. Cold drink in my hand and some race cars. All dirt track, no NASCARs. Kick back, lay back like a villain. At the race shop, me and buddies chillin'. Cold drink in my hand and some race cars. All dirt track, no NASCARs. Cold drink, sippin' hillbilly from the dub. Rather party at the shop than out twerking at the clubs. Hit my cell phone if you're trying to kick it with D. Lot of rappers in this world, ain't none like me. We go hard, that's an understatement. Work a lot of long hours, yeah, we're paper making. Yeah, we may look filthy, but we're blue collar. Raise and work real hard just to earn $1. If for some reason you can't seem to find me, I'm at a race shop, got buddies all around me. Wonder why I'm here? Cause this is like home. Good friends and race cars, never be alone. We're never gonna change, there ain't no way around it. Life without racing, it just sounds funny. We just living, bubby, full throttle wide open. This a fast action life, like some tire smoking. Kick back, lay back like a villain. At the race shop, me and buddies chillin'. Cold drink in my hand and some race cars. All dirt track, no NASCARs. Kick back, lay back like a villain. At the race shop, me and buddies chillin'. Cold drink in my hand and some race cars. All dirt track, no NASCARs. Dirt Nation, it's 2014. It's time to show the whole world how we're living. Be on the lookout for Dirt Life Volume 1, coming at the end of this month. I want to say thank you to Dirt Nation. I love you all, and I really appreciate all the support. Now let's go chill at a race shop. D. You know, a lot of people are like, man, D-Ham, what's it like living your lifestyle? No, it's pretty fun. Come on, Dirt Nation, tell them how we living. You say you wanna have fun, let's hit the racetrack. And if you're part of Dirt Nation, well, that is where we hang at. Me and all my buddies, we are dirt next to the roots. From our racing t-shirts, camo hats, and lace boots. You say you wanna have fun, let's hit the racetrack. And if you're part of Dirt Nation, well, that is where we hang at. Me and all my buddies, we are dirt next to the roots. From our racing t-shirts, camo hats, and lace boots. I ain't gotta lie, just sell a couple records. And even if my album flops, I really ain't stressing. At least I'm being honest when I tell you who I am. A country dirt track and rapper, cool as a fan. You say you wanna have fun, well let's get dirty. I'll take you out to Tyler County where it's always dusty, but the racing's always fast and full rings. You gotta love them around here, a way of life. Only one thing up above it, and that's the Lord and Savior. Yeah, this life is such a blessing. Every day I wake up and I'm dreaming about just racing. I'm chasing all my dreams, pretty much living full throttle. I'm busy being me and I ain't worried about the model. You say you wanna have fun, let's hit the racetrack. And if you're part of Dirt Nation, well that is where we hang at. Me and all my buddies, we are dirt next to the roots. From our racing t-shirts, camo hats and lace boots. You say you wanna have fun, let's hit the racetrack. And if you're part of Dirt Nation, well that is where we hang at. Me and all my buddies, we are dirt next to the roots. From our racing t-shirts, camo hats and lace boots. Got a whole nation behind me, everywhere that I roll. Dirt Nation gon' stand up and I'ma hold it down every time I flow. I ain't worried about that fame game, I ain't selling out, you can keep the money. Proud to be the man I am, you haters hating, I think it's funny. From the country, hard not to love me, this dirt racing's what I'm all about. Wanna have yourself a good time, let me teach you how to show out. Sideways, we slinging dirt, we living life on the high side. We're hooked up, we're winning races every night. We're 3 wide, still going hard in this red dirt. What I've known since my conception. If you don't think this life's fun, well hold up, let me change your perception. Dance out with the white flag, waving around, it's go time. Now tell me how that makes you feel. If you ain't pumped, no friend of mine. Wanna have fun, let's hit the racetrack. And if you're part of Dirt Nation, well that is where we hang at. Me and all my buddies, we are dirt next to the roots. From our racing t-shirts, camo hats and lace boots. You say you wanna have fun, let's hit the racetrack. And if you're part of Dirt Nation, well that is where we hang at. Me and all my buddies, we are dirt next to the roots. From our racing t-shirts, camo hats and lace boots. We got doctors and lawyers, poor folk to the rich folk. Got a lot in common, this dirt racing is all we know. And I keep representing, dropping verses like they free throws. And I be going ham like Scotty Boomer up in his zone. I think I'm about to explode, no Molly but I'm sweating. The mascot for these racetracks, I never thought it happened. I just never quit my yapping. I'm the voice of all my people, steady getting down to business. T3G, I'm rolling with you. DRC, yeah, they're my homies. This life is what we're about, and if you are not down with us, well then you're really missing out. Let me tell you how we're living fast, but still in control. Shout out to all the haters, it's a life you'll never know. You say you wanna have fun, let's hit the racetrack. And if you're part of Dirt Nation, well that is where we hang at. Me and all my buddies, we are dirt next to the roots. From our racing t-shirts, camo hats and lace boots. You say you wanna have fun, let's hit the racetrack. And if you're part of Dirt Nation, well that is where we hang at. Me and all my buddies, we are dirt next to the roots. From our racing t-shirts, camo hats and lace boots. Stand up. Guess who's back? What's up, Dirt Nation? Dirt Nation, Dirt Nation. This one right here is for Dirt Nation. Dirt Nation, Dirt Nation. This one right here is for Dirt Nation. We're different, yeah, we're different. We're different, yeah, we're different. We're different, yeah, we're different. Pull up to the racetrack with the top missing. Pull up to the racetrack with the top missing. Pull up to the racetrack with the top missing. Pull up to the racetrack with the top missing. Hand out the winner to my competition. Hand out the winner to my competition. If you ain't up front, then your nuts missing. Got my visor down with my belts tight. 2-day shows, lot of fun nights. Out of Tyler County, yeah, you know it's going down. You can find me in the pits, everyone around. Dirt flying, this is my lifestyle. Everybody's like me, straight buck wild. Sideways, that's how we're living. And I don't care if I ever make a million. I just keep representing all the dirt nation, making our sport well known. That's my occupation. Stay going hard, cause it's really all no. All this dirt track rap, only way I flow. And if you wanna know me, I'm at the racetrack, home away from home, cause that's where my heart's at. We're different, yeah, we're different. We're different, yeah, we're different. We're different, yeah, we're different. Pull up to the racetrack with the top missing. Pull up to the racetrack with the top missing. Pull up to the racetrack with the top missing. Pull up to the racetrack with the top missing. Hand out the winner to my competition. When you hear dirt track, you think redneck. Whole lot more than that, we win big checks. Big money game, lights on prime time. Everybody standing up cheering, this is our time. By the time it's all said and done, we're gonna shine. I'm gonna pack racetracks looking like a lunch line. Go hard like all day. Concrete like always. Still a little country boy with some big dreams, running off the high octane race gasoline. Haters wanna be me, they don't know about it. Thinking they can keep up, really kinda doubt it. Y'all see me, I'm your prime definition of what it's like when you're living off in dirt nation. Keep 3 fingers up, T3G. Got love for all y'all, my fans are my family. We're different, yeah, we're different. We're different, yeah, we're different. We're different, yeah, we're different. Pull up to the racetrack with the top missing. Pull up to the racetrack with the top missing. Pull up to the racetrack with the top missing. Pull up to the racetrack with the top missing. Hand out the winner to my competition.
You got
What's up, BJ? Right now. Yeah.
okay. All right, cool. Have fun.
Alrighty, so looking here, I might have my mic muted there in this scene, so I apologize, guys. BJ coming to check with me there. I'm gonna take back here into live action. Checking with Cabaret here, getting ready to lead the field back around. And we go back to green. Just go away. Cole Cabaret back to the point here. Cole Cabaret Selby with the slide job. Cabaret tries to cross him up. Majulis little contact. He was there as well. 171 machine of Cabaret working his way off of 2 down the back straightaway. Contact cars on the outside wall. Looks like we're able to keep it clean. Oh, we got a car sideways. Contact. Car hard in the outside wall there. Not sure what's going to roll here. Yellow flag is out. That looks like Chance Carr and maybe Scott Smith. Caution flag on lap 12. Take a look at the UDTV instant replay. Watching Chance Carr here. The number 2 machine. Like contact prior to that, and they were trying to get straightened out, and Chance Carr goes up and over on the nose of the 109. So James Braswell can't catch a break tonight. Seems to be around everybody when everything comes to terms here. As we go back to live here and check in with race leader Cole Cabaret or Matt Selby. One of these two currently in their lead. This looks like Matt Selby at the time. These guys doing some fantastic racing up front here, battling for the race lead. That's where I see it. Alrighty. Matt Selby continuing to lead here. Number 46 machine. Lap 12 of 50. Lights still on the iRacing.com official pace car. Just a few laps here before we get back to green flag action. For Link Motorsports Double H Race Fabrication number 46 machine. And you have Cole Cabaret's number 171 TCM Traction Control Motorsports sponsored 171. Flying 5 Designs machine get lined up here for the restart here as Selby gets on the loud pedal, green flag back out. Here comes Blake Majulis to the inside of Cole Cabaret to the line. Majulis throws the slide job, going to slide up in front of Cole Cabaret and take over P2. Blake Majulis goes to P2 on the 127 machine. 4 almost 5 wide behind him. Everybody able to keep it clean. Staying green flag here so far. Matt Selby out front continues to lead. Blake Majulis is there and he is on a mission here. He's trying to take the race lead. Cole Cabaret now to P3. Mike Augustine to P4. Damian Keeper moves to P4 over Mike Augustine. Battle right now for 4th and 5th. As Selby continues to lead here off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Blake Majulis still in P2 right now, trying to reel in the 46 to Selby. He is there, has not been able to make a move yet as he drives down the racetrack off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Blake Majulis tries the low side, picking up the momentum. He's going to pull up alongside of Matt Selby, battle for the race lead. Slide job Majulis, here comes the crossover. Selby to the bottom, here comes the slide job from Selby. Selby up the racetrack, commands the lead for now. Here comes Majulis, slide job into 102. Not going to happen this time by Selby. Continues to lead over Majulis, Cabaret, Augustine, and Johnston. And side by side, door to door at the line, give that one to Majulis. Majulis, your race leader for now. Here comes Selby to the outside. Great battle for the race lead. Selby drives it back side by side. Battle for the lead to begin lap 22 of 50. 22 of 50 this time by. This has opened the door. Cole Cabrera now trying to look to make a move on the 127 of Majulis. Majulis still hanging on to P2 over Cabrera, Augustine, and Johnston. Johnston hanging on to P5. Selby continues to lead. Majulis falls in line, settles for P2 for the time being. May wait for the track to come around a little bit later. It may go away depending on how Majulis has his ride set up, but Majulis not one to ever really fade here. Watching Majulis and Cabrera try to make moves here. Now Majulis trying to see if he can find a way to take the lead here from Matthew Selby. Selby looking strong out front. See Majulis running just a little bit higher to the corner, trying to find a little bit more moisture and a little bit more speed off the corner. Caution flag's going to fly. This one maybe. Let's see here. Maybe for Nick Baum. So your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay coming at you for Nick Baum. See him in the 0-2 machine. A little contact between him and the 510, and around he goes up and over and under the 109 again. So the 109 once again involved in this, and unfortunately for the 0-2 and Nick Baum, the rear end of that machine just broke. So he'll have to take that one pit side here, as you see him doing so. That RKM setup shop number 0-2 Slam Sim Sports machine done for the evening here at the Limaland Motorsports Complex. Get this back to live. And we'll check back in with Matthew Selby. So just at halfway home. For tonight's Pro Late Model A main. Take a look, here's what you're going to get back. Green flag racing. Matthew Selby will lead us down. Green flag is out. Blake Majulis getting a great restart there. He's going to have the lead going into one. Selby not quite ready for that one. Here comes Selby crossover, and he's got company too right there on the inside of his quarter panels. The 171 of Cole Cabrera trying to take it over, and here we go. Selby back to the race lead. Cars bouncing off the wall here a little bit back for about the 7th, 8th spot. Let's see if they can keep it together here as we work our way off a 2 down the back straightaway. We got a car sideways going down the back straightaway. Not sure if he regathered that up or not here. We're looking here. Looks like James Braswell Jr. that was sideways. And right now Matt Selby has the race lead over Blake Majulis, but can he hang on to it? Here comes Selby. Majulis slides up across Selby's nose. Selby gets out of control, out of shape there for a moment. You got to gather it back up, but Cole Cabrera's going to get around during this snafu that went on there, but Majulis with the lead, and Selby tried to get it back, didn't quite have what he needed to get there. Here comes Selby around the bottom. Majulis continuing to lead here. Cole Cabrera to P3, so Selby will try to regather his machine, try to get this run back at the race lead. Selby trying to gather it up here. Not quite where he was looking to go to. Blake Majulis currently your race leader over Matt Selby. Cole Cabrera, Damian Keeper, Mike Augustine now. Augustine up to P6. Damian Keeper started P11, is up 7 spots, currently running P4. Alex McCollum now in the 10th spot, up from 19th, up 9 spots. So he's making a good run of the evening as well. .46 of Matt Selby still trying to find a way to get back to Blake Majulis. Battle now looks to be back for about the 8th position. Mike Augustine around Cameron Johnson for P5. Sounds like we may have some drivers quarter panel tapping the wall, trying to get around the corner as the line moves up the racetrack. The moisture getting closer to the wall, and not something they mean to do, but when you got to run right there where the bite's at, sometimes just kind of happens. But Blake Majulis continues to lead in the 127 machine, looking to pick up feature win number 2 of the evening. Matthew Selby in the 46 in P2. Cole Cabret in P3 right now. He has company on the bottom. Damian Kiefer's Bloomquist replica on the bottom of the speedway. The 19 of Mike Augustine running the high side as well. Out front right now, it is all Blake Majulis in the 127. Matthew Selby has a comfortable lead over P3 Cole Cabret. Cole Cabret has a comfortable position over Damian Kiefer for 4th. Lap 42 of 50 as we're inside of 10 laps to go. Out front, Blake Majulis continues to lead the way. He's up 5 spots from the start of this race. So Blake Majulis started P6, is now running in 5th. Caution flag is out for James Starry. James Starry is bringing out the caution flag here. Get that replay dialed up for you here. James Starry in the number 741 machine. You see it there off the corner. Him in the 41. We're going to make contact here. And Starry to the outside. And not sure that was quite contact or not. That might have just been James Starry in the 741 there. We'll let the race control handle that. Very, very tore up race car. It looks like it may have just hooked and went. So we'll have to let them make a decision there as we get back to check in with Blake Majulis and Matt Selby as we get ready to go back to green here once the admins get this situation sorted out. So Blake Majulis continues to be your race leader. Matt Selby for P2. Cole Cabret P3. Damian Kiefer P4. And Mike Augustine right now rounding out your top 5. Lights down the iRacing.com official pace car. We will be single file here for the restart, with 8 laps to go. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, once this feature is over, we'll do our interviews and we'll be back live with the super late model portion of tonight's events as we get back to green on Blake Majulis. Majulis, great restart here. About a half a car length has to put on the racetrack, but I tell you, Matt Selby, good run off through the middle of the corner. But here comes Cole Cabret for P2. Selby has it, Cabret wants it, and here we go. 6 laps remain. 6 laps remain for Blake Majulis this time by. Blake Majulis will take the 6 to go here. So 6 to go is Selby for 2nd. 3rd is Cabret. 4th is Damian Kiefer. Kiefer on the bottom, battle for 3rd. Cabret and Kiefer battling for the 3rd spot. Majulis clicks it off, show the hand starter stand. 5 laps to go. 5 to go for Blake Majulis in CNC Designs Pro Late Model action at the Limaland Motorsports Complex. The 127 of Blake Majulis looking to click off another win here tonight. From big blocks to pro lates. 3 laps remain. 3 to go. Blake Majulis continues to lead. Over half a second over Matt Selby. Cole Cabret, Damian Kiefer, Mike Augustine, your top 5. And here we go. Tip of the grid in the air. 2 laps remain. 2 laps to go for Blake Majulis. White flag. 1 more trip around. For the 127 machine, Blake Majulis brings it off of turns 3 and 4. And number 2 win of the night here for Blake Majulis. Matthew Selby will go P2, P3 to Cole Cabret, P4. Damian Kiefer, P5. Mike Augustine rounding out your top 5. Looks to be Alex McCollum, hard charger tonight. Started 19th up to 10th, 9 spots. You see a very victorious Pro Late Model donut and a burnout going on right now for Blake Majulis. Celebrating his Pro Late Model feature win here tonight. So our feature race results go down like this. Finishing in the 6th spot is Hagen Sorensen. Finishing 7th, Camden Johnston. 8th is Logan Rumsey. 9th is Chase Barbera. Running out the top 10, Alex McCollum. 11th, Colton Herbert. 12th is Chance Carr. 13th, James Braswell Jr. 14th is Brent Carter. 15th is Scott Smith. 16th, James Starry. 17th is Nick Baum. 18th, Mario Perez. 19th, Josh Fuller. Rounding out your field here for the Pro Late Models. The CNC Designs Pro Late Models. We'll be talking with our top 3 in just a moment. And looks like we may have. We're going to knock out our hard charger, Alex McCollum. But Alex, congratulations, brother, picking up the hard charger, moving up 9 spots here tonight. Definitely not something easy to do at the Limaland Motorsports Complex. But tell us, how are you able to pick up so many spots throughout this 50-lap A main?
Had to play it patient there. It was pretty rough in the beginning, so I had to navigate through my way through the field. But gotta thank all the boys at TCM and EPI for all the hard work. All the effort they do on these setups is I usually don't run a lot of dirt, and when I normally do, I don't test a lot. So I normally just hop in and drive. Normally when I drive, they're pretty good. So I just gotta say thank you to those guys.
Well, congrats, Alex. Hopefully, one of these hard chargers will turn into a feature win here in the near future.
Hopefully.
Alrighty, gonna move on down here. Talk to Cole Cabret. Cole Cabret picking up the 3rd spot here tonight. Cole started in a very, very competitive spot to start the feature out, but unfortunately looked like racing hard and a little bit of time there showed some some disappointing news there to finish 3rd. But a podium finish isn't all that bad, so not something to hang your hat and be too concerned about. But tell us about your run tonight. Maybe some things you maybe wish you'd done different, or maybe something, or to get you P3. How
Yeah,
something you're happy about?
yeah, definitely. I mean, starting, shotgun on the field is always a good feeling, but when you have that good and tough field behind you, it gets hard. So to hold those guys off for the amount of laps I did, and then just to be able to run up in the top 3 with them, it's been a struggle for me lately with these cars, and this whole TCM and EPI group has really worked hard in trying to find speed and always looking for something different. So we're going in the right track, and shout out to, like I said, the whole TCM group. The new team just formed up, and we had 4 cars inside the top 10. So I'm super stoked about that. Like you said, nothing to hang my head about running 3rd. So we'll just move on to the supers and see what we can do there.
Right, almost definitely. Congratulations, still a good podium finish for you here tonight, and that's definitely a good team finish. But anybody you guys would like to thank for getting you guys into a podium and an interview spot here tonight?
Yeah, just like I said, TCM, that group we worked very hard on just finding speed. EPI obviously wouldn't be done without those guys. Shout out to them. Go check them out. They're a great setup shop and always willing to help. So, like I said, those guys, you guys for putting this on. Just excited to strap in the super now.
10-4, and hopefully we'll have you back up for another interview later, Cole.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Alrighty, move on down here. Talk to Matt Selby, P2 for Matt Selby. Congratulations, Matt, picking up the runner-up spot here tonight. Tell us about your run here. Looks like a pretty solid performance for you in the 46.
Yeah, it's 2nd week in a row we finished 2nd, and 2nd week in a row the 127s had to move us or park it on us to beat us. So anytime they got to do that, especially anytime he's got to do that to somebody, we're making big improvements and we've got the speed to win. So, overall, I think we ran a pretty clean race right there. We just sat there and hit our marks and bided our time and thought we had it till the bag, and we know we was going to have a good race until, we got parked on. So it's what it is.
Well, when it takes that to get around somebody, you got the momentum and the speed to do it. It's just, continuing to be consistent and wait for your opportunity to knock on your door and pull off that one and see that car in victory lane here before too long. But who would you like to thank to make that machine quick enough to be able to compete with Blake Majulis and Cole Cabret and Damian Kiefer week in and week out?
Yeah, first off, we got to thank Double H for Race Fabrication, Doug Smith, all he's done for us and all he's done for us here recently. Got to thank Speed Shop X, Limitless Designs, all they do for us. Got to thank Powerhouse Performance, Ron Underwood, all he's done for us, and Full Link Motorsports, and all those guys continue to do for us. Jarrett Jones, Marshall Strong, Dylan R. Wilson, all those guys, David Wallace. And then got to thank my mom, my little niece for watching, and got to thank my grandpa as well for watching. And thank y'all for the broadcast.
All right, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you back up here in the Supers.
Yep. Thanks, sir.
All right, gonna move on down. Talked with Blake Majulis here. Blake, congratulations, man, just knocking him down and picking him up tonight. Tell us about that one for you here this evening, picking up that race win, Blake. Yeah, starting from back in P6, it definitely had its challenges, I'd say.
Yeah, it was a pretty good race. Just kind of biding my time there. It was difficult to maneuver and get around there for the beginning stages there, and then the track started just slicking out. My stuff was getting really good there at the end, and just kept coming to me. Felt really, really good in the slick, but overall it was a really good run and a good showing overall.
Most definitely being able to. It looked like it was coming to you. The longer the run went, the better your moves, and the gap was increasing there off the corners. It seemed like it was picking up, and the momentum kept coming to you. But congratulations once again, picking up another feature win. And anybody you'd like to thank to help you get to victory lane here again?
Yes, sir. Represent Limited, Nick Diaz Academy, ML Performance, Game Up Nutrition, Reliable Energy Solutions. Chris Ferguson, CFM, Showtime Decals and Apparel, Design 75 for the sweet looking ride, Race XR, Majula Say Speed Shop, CFM Esports, and everybody watching. I appreciate it.
All right, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you back up here again in Super Lights.
Yep, thanks, sir.
Alrighty. Well, for the Miller Family Trucking Esports League's CNC Designs Pro Late Models, that's going to wrap it up here at the Limaland Motorsports Complex. We will see you guys here in probably about half an hour. We'll go live for the Case Super Late Model, or Case Construction Super Late Model Race here with the Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll be right back in half an hour.